Shiori! Welcome, welcome everyone. And let us go ahead and start with my tangents. Man, I just got home literally 20 minutes ago. I've had a very busy day. I haven't even fully packed, to be honest. I've packed. I actually need help with packing. Let's see, hold up. Where's the music? There you go. Alright. Please. Oh, you broke chat. There you go. Could you guys give me tips on packing really quick? How... People keep telling me to give like 3 pairs of pants or 2 pairs of pants. And you guys just reuse them, right? For a week? Pack light. Roll the clothes, I fold them. 1 pair of pants, 2 pairs, 3 pairs. You don't pack at all. It depends. Okay, I have maybe like 5 dresses. 2 of the days are just traveling, I think. I think it's just traveling. So I'll basically be just stuck in a car, most likely. You go by rules of 3. What about underwear? I'm completely serious. Do you need 7 pieces of underwear? 5 dresses is too much, really? What? 5 is too much? But like... How? 5 dresses is too much, really? 7 pairs of underwear, 1 per day. Okay, you don't do the age-old recycling tactic of putting it inside out, right? I heard that from a sitcom before. I don't know if people actually do it, but you know, theoretically, kind of seems efficient. 5 underwear? 7 pairs? Okay. So 7 pairs of undies. Got it. It was a George Lopez thing. I think it was from George Lopez. I remember it was like at Nick at Night. Go with 5 underwear? 5 underwear? Do you guys know George Lopez? I watched it. I used to watch The Nanny too, to be honest. Don't recycle? Okay. 0 pairs? No, I have to be a prim and proper lady. I'm gonna be around family, guys. Yeah. Alright. I see. Okay, I'm gonna do a poll here really quick. I have not finished packing. I'm packing my video equipment, which is really just my work phones, and something else I probably shouldn't mention. Let's do a poll. How many... I'm gonna put a question mark because I don't want to get bonked. How many to pack? So, let's see. Definitely at least 5, 6, or let's do another option. I'm completely serious. Please help me choose. There you go. How many undergarments for the bottom part to bring for a week? It's a week. 2 days are probably just like traveling though, so I'll wait on that. And I've also brought what else? I probably need to bring a laptop, to be honest. 1 per day for sure. Okay. I gotcha. I'm learning. Man, I'm still wearing my outer clothes. Is that the term? I just got home 20 minutes ago. I'm still wearing everything. I literally rushed here. I even called my mommy. I called her. She seemed pretty sleepy, honestly. And then my relatives earlier were arguing about bread. But my mommy's gonna come tomorrow anyway, so wee! And then my daddy also called. And he's just like, oh, guess we're seeing you tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, alright. So, while you guys are telling me to bring 7 pieces of undergarments. Wow, 18%. I'm judging you guys. So, let us start off with... That's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Spooky. Ah, good enough. In my youth, I attempted RPG Maker. Now, see, I ended up jump starting with VX Ace. For those who are unaware, let me go over how many RPG makers there have been throughout the years. So, let's see. Let me count really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 8, and then there's console versions. They're making an RPG Maker Unity as well. So, it started in 95. The first RPG Maker from Microsoft was released in 1997. Why it's called 95, it's kind of a curious thing thinking about it. And then there was a 2000 version, the 2003 XP, which is super popular, by the way. I don't, the Crooked Band kind of looked like XP style, but I think that was like Wolf Editor. And then VX. VX was okay, but then there was also VX Ace. I don't know why. I don't know the difference between them. And then there was MV, which is like getting more recent, and then MZ is the latest one. I did not do MZ. And each RPG Maker thing, they jumped into scripting, I believe. 2000 was really good. I think that's like the typical you fight, you know, the RPG. And then I feel as if by the XP, that was when they started doing things like, I guess more story-based stuff. It didn't have to be an RPG. I believe like VX Ace was Ruby scripting. I don't know anything about scripting. I don't know anything about that. And then when it jumped to MV, which is like a more modern, it was like Java by then. VXA was pretty good. The thing about VX Ace that people didn't like, so let's say where's my body? Alright. Let's say this is VX, right? I think we were a cute sprite. We got spookiness. We got a body here. Now, let's say in VX Ace, which was like the sequel, point 2. Well, this body became like this type of body. I don't know why they chose to do that, but they did. So we went from something normal to a little like they just cut off my legs and this is what I turned into. Yeah, let me look at the sprites just to clarify. RPG Maker VX sprite. It was kind of weird. People did not like it. Actually, yeah, no, it seems like correct. VX Ace, they turned chibi. People hated that. They did not like it. I didn't either. Now, you could still import the big body to VX Ace, but you have to do some tinkering. You prefer the chibi style. I think MV also had a chibi style, but it was a lot cuter. It wasn't as this type of chibi. It was just a lot more, I guess like this type of chibi. Does my visuals make sense? Right? It went normal to chibi, and then it like cuter chibi essentially. So that's how it was. People were a little bit mixed with VXAs. Now the community back then, gosh darn, you know what's really sad? I think so people shared resources with RPG Maker. There were these things called tile sets. Tile sets, think of it as like your Legos. You got a Lego for an ocean and you got a Lego for a castle. You use these blocks to make your world. That was the tile set. I used a lot of community given ones that allowed you to use it. They gave permission. And then there was also stuff like royalty free assets. As long as you have like the rights to use it, you could turn that into assets too. So if you didn't know how to do pixel art, there was a lot of ways to get around it. Tile set building, yeah. That's actually how I started learning about Photoshop, to be honest. I learned my decor! I'll get that later. Something fell. It was like a little pom-pom I hung on the wall. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna pack 7 pieces of underwear. Okay, good to know. Thank you, you've taught me well. So, it's not really a pom-pom. It's like those party decor. I decorated my room with wisteria. Fake wisteria petals. There's a fake hydrangea. There's like the hanging lights. Anyway, it's just like, think of a really girly room, okay? There's even a light tree. I have a light tree here. And I have a Sherlock Holmes map on the wall. Man, my cats They like to go on my table. I have like 3 tables first off. I want to get rid of one, but I don't have the strength to bring it through the wall. The door, I mean the door. My cats keep going on the table near the Sherlock map, and they stretch onto it. Whoa, I saw that. That was spoopy. And they try to like claw at it, and I get very, very upset. That's all I'll say. So yeah, that be the thing. Yeah, I love my cats. They make me lose sleep though. They make me lose sleep. No, anyway, RPG Maker. Where was I? Oh, that's right. So I started with VX Ace, using tile sets that the community provided. And you know what's really sad? If you tried to look at the tile sets now, I think a lot of them are broken. The links are essentially borked. Because the sites they were hosted at, for example, I think like Imgur and the forums, it's just like, yeah, this doesn't exist anymore, is what happens. It's pretty depressing as someone who relied on a lot of community stuff. It was so long ago. It's so sad though. No, the companies didn't close it down. I think it was just the image websites. Yeah, it's pretty sad. You can still make your own, yeah, but like, it's a lot of work to make tile sets. Any version, I think, if you're good with Java, because that's like more modern. MV was pretty good. I never tried MZ. At this point, it's like a lot of work. VX6 wasn't at 2010. Let me verify just to be safe. VX8. Release date 2012. 2012. Wow. Anyway, I tried 2012. At this point though, I'm pretty sure I had like no money. I had no money. I had a trial version, and then I learned that like you could only do 20 maps for the trial. I think it was either 10 maps or 20 maps, and you can have 10 or 20 events. Now the events are important. The events are kind of like like dialogue. Let's say like a text box showed up. That's one event. Now each event can have 4 options that happen in it. I'm not gonna go through the coding, if you could call it that. I'll have a fun family trip. Who that boy? Hi, I remember your name. Yeah. I don't know any Java. Now, MV is a lot more modern friendly. There's a lot more community sold assets. What's sad too is that a lot of popular names back then just no longer keep up with RPG Maker, which makes sense. It's old now. It'd be aging and all that. And they're like, I'm tired of RPG Maker. I gotta go take care of my 10,000 cash at this point. Alright, let's see. Let me go ahead and catch up with some super chats while I'm at it. But we'll do it in spurts. Holy crap, I'm surprised though. I literally just came home and you guys sent some supas. And it's like, guys, I haven't even changed out of my clothes. Here you go. I'll be over here. Oh my good golly. I don't even. Okay, I'm still okay. I found it. All right. I'll catch up. I'll keep this in a window here. Now, when I started RPG Maker VX Ace with my trial version, so I learned Photoshop with this, right? The beginning of my Photoshop skills was thanks to RPG Maker, and my ability to compose music, it was actually for RPG Maker too. I was making loopable BGMs over like 20 seconds long. I used MuseScore. And I used Noteflight. I used their notation software. I didn't use FL Studios or anything like that. It was just pure piano sheets. I could sight read. I made like a little tune. Like, okay, this is good enough for here. Yeah, MuseScore. It's like a piano website essentially. I think that was MuseScore. It was a program. You make songs there. MuseScore is really improved actually. They have like the whole monetary aspect now. So if you ever want to make something, you can like sell things there. Yeah, music notation software. So you know how in classical music There's a sheet, there's like 5 lines which are called bars. There's a G clef, and an F clef, and a D clef. But yeah, I would make these songs while I was in school. I would be in a history class. My teacher really liked me though. At this age and all that, like all the teachers essentially really liked me. I was the quiet student. What about super clef? That's a clef with a cape. And it wears like a red underwear / spats on the outside. So I would be the student that the teacher would let her on near the PC. Because I was... First off, to be honest, it's not like there was a lot of competition. Everyone in the class kind of sucked, not gonna lie. Everyone was rambunctious and probably rude, to be honest. And I was like the angel, according to the teacher. Because the teacher would be like telling everyone to shut up and just like let her take. She was super nice too. She was super nice. Everyone was just kind of rude. And I just like listened. I did really well in the test, all that stuff. Studied hard. So I would like go into computer right after my tests were done, or like when there was some silence. And she didn't tell me to stop or anything. She just looked, okay, and she's like, okay. But then one day, a student behind me, because we were on the computer side of the room, right? Like there's just a bunch of computers on one wall. That was it. He tried it too. And then she was like, "Nuh-uh, you son of a... I'ma smack you, I hate you." So that was it. And then there was another history teacher actually. Now everyone hated this teacher. Everyone really hated her. But she liked me. I gave off the vibes that I was a good role model, a good student. I did really well in the test. She liked me, but she was terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. Happy birthday, MTR Try. Happy birthday. She was pretty nice to me, but she was also kind of terrifying in her own right. She was the type to... You could not lend pencils to anyone. If you didn't bring a pencil, you were screwed. Actually, she didn't even like people using pencils. Pencils weren't allowed. Only pens. Only pens. Yeah, I guess I was a teacher's pet. I mean, it's not too hard, I guess. I just did what I could. Alright, let me do some super chats while the tangent's going on. Lago? Hi, Shiori. Leaving my mostly lurking state to say thanks for the fun stream. By the way, have fun on your incoming trip. Last RPG Maker. Fear and Hunger 2! Fear and Hunger 2! You played it! I wanna play it too, actually. I might play it for a video because I think it'd be a little bit too hardcore for a stream. But we'll see about the perms. But I would be so excited to play that. Shinigami, thank you. Is Yorick... Did you just ask if my Mercury of Yorick is single? I'll catch up with your super chat later, okay? I gotta make my way up there. There is a there is a censored version? Oh my good god. Because in Fear and Hunger, there's enemies with their clef showing up, I guess. There's a but that's a mod. Mods are a little different. We'd have to get permission for the mods as well. So, I don't know about that one. Let's see. Marco, thank you. It's my first time sending a super. Please be gentle. Have fun on your break. Your novelists will miss you so much. I thought you were about to say, have fun breaking your novelists. Let's see. Pearl, hello. Eduardo. Hi, Shiori. You're amazing now and forever. Have fun during your trip. Thank you. Waffle. I have to miss the end of Holo Talk, but we know that you knew... Thank you. I sure tried, but I'm not good with trivia and stuff. I'm not good with PvP or anything that puts attention to me, which is probably surprising or not so surprising. But yeah. Yoshi, we love you, Shiori. Grux, I remember seeing you. Good job on Kiara Shinkla. Thank you. I remember seeing you. Marco, wait, no, that's Mark Gonot. You wanna be broken? Let's see, what can I do to break you? Let's see. I don't think I can do anything to break you, but you may take this. We're gonna film every single second together. Let's see. I won't be able to watch this live. I'll see you in the VOD later. Oh, okay. Hello, Mark. I hope you're enjoying the VOD. Onion Ring. Hi, Shiori. Hope you have a nice break. Hopefully when you return, I'll have a new fanfic about your past ready to read. Take care. Thank you, Onion Ring. I'll eat you when I come back. And Bosuto. An emote like always. Hats! I bought you a treat. The strange girl's smile was equal parts sweet and sassy as she watched you open up the heart-shaped box. The dried bugs inside were neatly arranged and immaculately salted. Mizu, paying my Shiori tax. Christian! Gamer headset. On, bugs, ate, Shiorium, inhaled. Yup, it's Shiorin time. My black, choker, waffle, and kankariko. Thank you for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me, Mizu. Oh, Mizu reminded the choker. Okay, okay. And people are essentially paying the Shiorium tax. Yeah, waffle too. And then Kankariko suggested a drinking game. Oh, but I don't drink alcohol. I could never get into alcohol stuff. Alright, we'll pause here. We'll pause here. There's just so much stuff. I'm surprised. Okay, okay. Now, my first RPG Maker, I think I told you already. I told you guys already. It was gonna have cannibalism. I did like... You could only play as a female because I didn't know how to do the script thing at all. And then you had a friend there. You could make them female, you could make them male. Either way, you could eat them was the whole thing. It was like such a stupid idea of a game. Now if from there I made another attempt at a game. That one was the one where me and my friend at the time. First off, I met this friend in an MMO. Gosh, I really should check up on them actually. It's been a while. They're like the equivalent of a childhood friend, except we were like, it was not childhood. But they are I'll call them, what should I call them? What should I call them? Give me a name, give me a name. I don't care what name, just give me any name. Yeah. They were, okay, basically, Jack and Jill, Gideon, Bingus, Gibby. Man, all these names are so very, Okay, Vaporia. Vaporia. I learned what that is, by the way. At first, I thought it was a jar meme. Yeah, this friend, he was essentially like the... Is it bad to say? They were into men. And that's... They were into the yaoi. They were really into the yaoi. Do you understand what I'm getting at? So do you understand? They were into yaoi. Yes. So this friend was like socially awkward, probably more socially awkward than me, to be honest. But we would do this thing where we would send images of like anime characters, and it'd be like a trading card. It was like a trading card. It's like, look at this guy, and then he would try to top it off. No, look at this guy. And our taste in anime characters were like the complete opposites. It was the complete opposites. He was into like Ike, Radiant Dawn Ike. They were into big buff bara men, and they were the visual novels like no thank you. They like them big and buff, and then I like the pretty boys. so. Yeah, and I was into the pretty boys, and he'd be like, they're so weak looking. I'm like, what the heck? Yours looks like they take steroids. Oh man, it's so interesting. He's like one of the only friends that I know how they're doing now. Oh man, it's so interesting seeing how we've changed. We were so freaking cringe. We were so cringe. Let me make that clear. We would do, we met in... And Eden Eternal, actually. We were in the same guild. And my friend, I'm gonna call them... let's see. Let's just go with John, just because I can't think of anything else. They were a gold digger in the game. They were a gold digger, and we were in the same guild. It was a small guild. I don't even remember what it was called, but they were like in the guild. There's like certain character personalities, you know. You had the big gamer, who was really into min-maxing everything. I was the casual. I liked Eden Eternal. I played as a cleric, actually. I played as a healer. And John, I don't know what the heck he was, but he had a crush on one of the dudes there. But you know, it's very hard for a dude to end up with a dude in an MMO. Gosh, I have such fond memories of this game. Yeah, I was a healer. I tried my best to heal. And then my second thing, I think, was like a mage. Just like the typical wizard. And then there was also the shaman. Shaman, yeah. So I really liked healing people, to be honest. So my friend, he pined away after this dude, who was a rogue. He was a rogue in that game. I clearly remember the name too. But pretty sure that dude had a girlfriend. And my friend was always pining after essentially straight men. So I was like, oh, I'm so sorry for you. I was always there for him to like gush about the new recruit in the guild and all that stuff. And I was like, I'm so sorry. It is so rough for you. I know. Poor guy. Poor guy. Now, let me get back to RPG Maker. But my childhood friend and I, we actually, what's it called? We tried to make a game together. It's those things that never take off. You have like all sorts of ideas, but the most I could do was like, I had an idea, and I just wanted to include my friend. Like, yo, you want to self-insert? You can make your perfect guy here. And he was like, hell yeah, please. I need a boyfriend. So we took this. Okay, this was just like the preparation phase, the brainstorming. So we took character archetypes from just random Google images. Didn't know who the heck they were. Just took an image. He liked the sporty boys, okay, and I liked the stoic, cool-looking ones. So we just like slapped on the copyrighted image in a Google document, and we were like, yeah, I want them to look like this. We were gonna self-insert, okay? But however, I was gonna let you guys be like a boy or a girl as an MC. And this is the whole Azalea Academy I had in mind. You were gonna go ghost hunting, and each thing was gonna be like an anime episode. Safe search was on, I think, but there's like no loot things. So we had like 4 set characters. And my friend and I, we were just gonna be the self-inserted friends. And you could like hook up with anyone. It was gonna be an RPG Maker game or a visual novel. So we had like oh yeah, the adventure of the Ghost Mask and all these stupid anime titles for each case. The gameplay, it was gonna be like a part life simulator and also the typical RPG Maker id style with puzzles and solving for each night. I had all these edgy titles. I just wanted Ghost, okay? And you could also do like studying, and you would have some stat-based stuff. So I can't help it. I was that ambitious for a very young child. Now this friend of mine, John, gosh, oh gosh, I need to save the stories. We saw each other's cringe, everyone. Just like imagine how you were years ago. You know, probably young and dumb, except I'm still young and dumb. But imagine that, and now like look at your past self. We would like talk to each other. I would say like can I say it? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It's not the actual term, but it basically he greeted with like, hey bitch, and I would be like hey dick. We had those intros, you know, where we just like kind of mock each other. It was our intro. It's just like how we greeted each other, like "What's up, bitch?" It's like "What's up, dick?" And my parents knew about my online friend. They were like, "Oh yeah, how's dick going?" I have such fond memories of it. It really made my childhood a lot nicer, to be honest. That's how my friendships work. Like, the closer you are, the more you can just openly talk like that. But yeah, now. Gosh, so much super chats. I'll go over here. So, with the RPG Maker there, he wasn't exactly as into it, which makes sense, it was my idea, but we like brainstormed together. And then I actually started another prototype of a game. This time, I was finally able to buy RPG Maker VX Ace. Because the first job I had, I got paid like, $9 an hour. $9 an hour. It was a very annoying job, not gonna lie. Very annoying job, I hated it. But they gave me food on the weekends too. So you know, it was one of those like you're a growing girl. Here's your first job. So yeah, that was my first few paychecks. I didn't even get a raise that big. It was just like a typical youth job, I suppose. So with that money, I was like, RPG Maker VXX, woo! I could make stuff. And then I just spent the next many moons just having fun with it, honestly. I was just having so much fun. I learned the Photoshop, so I actually learned basic animation with it. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to animate things, just use OpenTunes. I think that's a term. Let me look. Yeah, OpenTunes is pretty good. Studio Ghibli uses it. I don't remember which movie though. I think it was something Mary Witch. So that's a pretty good program. I don't think it existed at the time though. I used some other animation software. That was like when I first got the Wacom and I drew my crappy animals. I used MS Paint, guys. OpenTunes is animation software. Yeah. It's very good. Mary and the Witch's Flower. Yeah, I believe they use that for that. And so I learned a majority of my skills with the entry point of RPG Maker, which is why I adore it a lot. I had my first Wacom. My parents bought me that one, I think. Yeah, it was like a Christmas gift. It was tiny too. It was tiny. It was supposed to be for like manga, but I never got that discipline with it. It was still how to use it still, because I tried to make character sprites with MS Paint edits. And then the first fruition. So I made an OC, right? I made my OCs, and then I had multiple other characters. I was gonna try something simple, but it became complex. And let's just say it became like an isekai RPG Maker thing. However, there was a personality test system. A personality test system that determined what companion you had. And I learned like very basic game dev stuff. I wouldn't even call it game dev. I mean, it's kind of like the basic stuff. Like conditional branches and switches. And I'm not talking about the switch where you're a top or you're a bottom. No, I'm talking about like the switch to activate this or that or an item and the inventory, all of that stuff. And so now when I see things like Mad Father, I think like, oh yeah, I know what they did here. I understand. And the witch's house, I gets it. And there's like all these scripts there too. RPG Maker really simplifies it. I never did like the full battle system though. I never did the battle system. It was always kind of like Mad Fodder style or Ib style. You just solve stuff, you move around here, there's dialogue, there's gonna be a friendship system. Now, I would like to learn Unity, because Unity is a lot more... Well, actually, Unity's kind of getting outdated for Unreal, but for what I need, I just need something simple. But you know, RPG Maker is still so easy to use. Maybe I'll just do like a short visual novel. They're like super short, like 10 screens. I could probably get away with it. I could. Now you could do Renpai. But Renpai is a lot harder because it's not visual. It's a lot of scripting. But RPG Maker is just like, yeah, just click on this, click on that, you're done. Yeah. Godot's good if you want to do like anything complex. I don't need anything complex though. No, I don't think I'll have a game dev stream. I don't think it'd be particularly interesting. Yeah, Renpai is good for full-on visual novels. I completely agree. Completely agree. But for efficiency's sake, because I gotta do this stuff, you know? I think RPG Maker is good for like some short adventure and all that. Man, I need a second RPG Maker. Okay. There's this, can I even play it? I want to play Toilet Wonderland for RPG Maker stuff, but the first thing I saw, I don't think it was made in RPG Maker, but it kind of kickstarted the whole pixel art stuff. It was IB. It was kind of like the first catalyst for stuff. Let's see, what engine was it? I'm pretty sure it's Wolfetter. IB, what engine was it? Oh wait, it was RPG Maker 2000? Holy crap. I guess they made so much custom tile sets I couldn't recognize it. Wow. That's honestly amazing, to be honest. Oh, I know Mogeko Castle already. The thing about Mogeko Castle, isn't that more of a walking simulator? Also, there's kind of like some crazy kooky stuff in there. I also think the developer Mogeko Castle, I don't think she wants people to play stuff on stream anymore. For Unity, I only know Unity for VTubing stuff. I don't think I can help you with game dev related stuff because I've only used it for, well, you know, 3D things. Yeah, the creator for Wenonahara, which is also Mogeko, I think they made a rule regarding Let's Plays. Yeah, To the Moon was also one of the first entries that got like a lot of popularity. Man, they made a sequel, didn't they? Yume Nikki, I remember Yume Nikki. I just know it's like Ubowa. I remember Ubowa. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm pretty sure To the Moon is an RPG Maker game, yeah. I recognize the assets, just like a lot of default assets. Yume Nikki had a lot of spin-offs. At the time, there was only one ending. Yume Nikki was like a Hikikomori, and the ending's just like... But then they made another ending. I think the second ending's requirement is just like collect everything, I think. And that one, instead of going up... They just do like... Bye-bye! That's it, that's the endings. No, Mirai Nikki is an anime. Alright, let's see. Let's also catch up on Super Chats before I forget. Watcher, hello again. Thank you for purchasing Shiorium. Real N and Jake. Donating to the Shiori Travel Fund. Oh, I don't even know what I should get during the travel stuff. I don't know what souvenirs to get. I was honestly more focused on recording during it. I forgot people get like merchandise. I could get a stuffed animal. I think I bought... The first time I went on a trip similar to this was when I was super young. I bought a bunny. It was a tiny bunny. It had brown fur, and its name was Harrison. And the bunny didn't have any clothes on. It was just a stuffed bunny, of course. So I used my scrunchie, and I gave it... I used that as its clothes, and it became like a tutu. I think I still have Harrison, but it is with my mom. The Watcher again. Actually, no, Jake, you said you finished reading Mice and Men. Did you cry? You started Dune. Use the super chats for the book updates? You can. I don't know much about Dune, though. The Watcher! Did you ever read the Warrior? I did! I read The Warrior Cats. I don't remember much. It was like... I was too young to actually comprehend things, but I kept reading it for some reason. None of the memories have stuck. I just remember like they were cats, they were like Puss in Boots, they fought. There's probably like a battle going on. And then there's this other series, but instead of cats, they were like Duolingo, and they battled for who gets the right to teach you Spanish. Duolingo. So yeah, I remember those. Clive Barker! Isn't that the one with Llewellyn? Then yes, I do know the series. I got stuck at the one where they were like with the Italian mafia. That one kind of threw me out, to be honest. Let's see. Shiori shrimp. Proceeds from Shiori sales. The shrimp flavor is unpopular. Need some new suggestions. How about heart flavor? A lot of you donated your hearts to me after all. Marco! Oh no, it's updating. No, stop updating. How can I catch Marco? Small dono for the Broke Gang, Lurker Gang, and pre-chat. Thank you, thank you. Kami, Oshi, Shiori, thank you, thank you. It's still shocking to hear that term, to be honest. Fruit! Wishing you an awesome break next week. We'll miss you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Fruit! Let's see. Oh yeah, this one's a different color, but I'll say it anyway. So they were asking for Sherlock Holmes novel. Okay, just go for the short stories. It starts with A Study in Scarlet, Siam the Four, not that great in my opinion. Then it starts getting good. Hound of the Baskervilles, and then Valley of Fear. Valley of Fear is like, it's debatable if you want to do that, but it's not necessary. Just go with the Hound of the Baskervilles. That's really the only worth one. Luna! You'll leave the bug collection food and water before you leave, right? We hope you have a lovely break. You seem sleepy. Thank you. Templar will hold down the fort while you're gone. Please make sure you're getting good rest. Thank you. Hunter. Makeshift. Let's see, respectively, you said, thanks for getting me interested in VTubers again. It's been fun interacting with you. Thank you, Hunter. Man, your name makes me think of Hunter x Hunter. And then Makeshift, you said, rest of the money from the weekly Shiori fund. Oh, it's still kind of weird that I have to go away, to be honest. I knew, like, mentally I had to prepare for this. Like, I also, like, asked stuff, like, you know, you guys, I have to do this, right? Like, they were like, yeah, we know. I've had so much time preparing mentally for it, but it's so weird that it's happening. Kota! I just want to tell you, congrats on 1 million views on Rebellion. Oh, thank you. Lupine, it's you again. I'm remembering your names. Thanks for the fun stream so far. Have fun on your trip. Eat Dead. Have a nice break. In the meantime, uni. Oh, good luck with uni. Good luck. Oh, uni's starting for you guys, isn't it? Who here has... You guys still go to school and stuff? Human school? You guys about to start getting tortured in class? Remind you. Oh, congrats on graduating. I saw someone mention that. No school, just work? Okay, for those who do have school, good luck. I hope you guys do great. Let's see, Shady. Good job. It was fun learning new lore about yourself and other Advent members. Hope you get lots of rest. We'll be waiting for... Oh god, man! The book club! I have something I wanted to do for it, but they've not responded. But I wanted to do it so bad, so I'll look for something else. It was gonna be an interactive fiction, because you know the best way to get into literature and reading is just to be a character. Yourself. That's the most fun. John, thank you. You're like a fresh summer breeze. Fix me, please. And then waifus, I remember you. Enjoy your break. We'll be eagerly awaiting your return. And then Holly, so this is it. The final archive before the trip. Even though it's just a week, still gonna miss you a lot. Oh, and then you call me a princess. Oh, shucks, so shucks. Bonka donka 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 da da do Saurus. Hope you enjoyed the vacation. Crimson, right, Chuni. Let's see, you had work, Crimson. I hope you had a good time in work. Chiming in to say have a good break, said Rai. And Shiori, I'm sure on behalf of the novelites, I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you, Chuni. And then Professor Utonia. Man, I wanted to do this skit. Kind of like the Powerpuff Girls. But I never had a chance. To be fair, I didn't really know where to go from it. I was just gonna put us in a cauldron. AM Dragon. Astia. Enjoy the family trip. And then AM Dragon proceeded to laugh in my face. Thank you for the passion you bring to work, said Astia. Am I doing super chat readings right, by the way? Is... am I doing okay? I've gotten so sidetracked. So sidetracked. Let's see. Junkie, William, Nate, and Toxical, thank you. I'll just say thank you. It's gonna be a rough week. Oh, take care of yourself while I'm gone. I want you guys to eat properly, rest well, and all of that stuff. I know some people have been saying they're gonna be sad, Well, luckily for you, there is fanfictions. There's character AI, but you have to tweak the AI to fit your personal needs. I think like no matter like how much I say this sucks, Shiori, you're not supposed to say this. You actually have to do it yourself. You gotta give it prompts. Alright, let's see. Let's go, Satoxical. And Nate said, have fun. Doc! Dr. Yorick, is that you? Hope you have a good trip. It hasn't been long since your debut, but you'll already be missed. Listening to your excited tangents reminds me of how it feels to be in love. And the last 2 weeks have been the best. I felt, oh, thank you, thank you. Here, let me give you this. Yeah, balloons. The unknown chair. Hello, chair. Thank you for the inspiration. Magic. Take care of yourself. Managed to make posters. You made posters. Did you guys see the cutout board of me on Twixer? I just gotta call it Twixer. I too wanted a cardboard cutout of me just because it'd be funny, but then I can't bring it for vlogs. That'd be too inefficient. It was cool, yeah. I was looking for websites that do it. I could do it, but then my cats would destroy it. Ah, let's do this. It didn't work on you. Okay. My voice is getting tired, so I'm a cap it here, okay? So the rest here. I'm a cap it. I'll just say thanks and put the names. So Kakaishi, my boots, Mashiro, Luna, Cat, Glenn, Blue Monday, Sonic Shion, Starzaku, and Who Dat Boy. Thank you for the super chats. My voice is unfortunately quite weak. Yeah. Thank you everyone. It's very sweet. I'm sorry if I couldn't say any. Novelate Loaf, Shitakan, Yakuruto. Oh man. Gosh, I'm surprised I can remember your names. I always thought I had a horrible memory despite being an archiver. Okay, I'll tell you the story in a bit. Toxical, Blake, Kingdom Hearts, give me the power of darkness. Jams and lethargically, Farum, Kebi, Cow, Real, Yakusogawa-san. Aww, arigatou gozaimasu, arigatou gozaimasu. Lookman, Vice, oh my good god. I can't, there's so many names. My good god, I'm not used to this. King in Yellow, Neo Matrix, Star Force, lethargically. Again, I saw your name already. John, Unipressions, Kaz, Chifuyu, Dominique again. What the fuck? Oh, Mikopi, Jams, you again. Goop, Saizon, Nakanashi, Obtuse, holy crap, Virgil from Devil May Cry, Just Lazy Barbs, Catherine, Black and White Clips, Kaoriko, holy crap, there's Shinigami, how do you say her name? Amaliki, Hanta, Rin, good god, is this normal? Good god, is this everyone? Please, I think that's close enough. Who that boy? Goes into, okay, no more. Good god, is this normal? My good gosh, it's strange, but thank you everyone, thank you. Let me go ahead and give you some glitter, some confetti, and some dancing freaking cats. Here, in fact, just for you, in fact, dude. Thank you everyone for the love and support. I'm gonna miss you during my trip. It's still so amazing to be here, and I look forward to bringing you lots of memories, content, and just a lot of love. And you know what? Shake. Do dum bum ba da ba da. Do 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 do. Gifts. Just take it. Take it. All right. Let's calm down. All right, Yakuza. Gosh, you guys are crazy. Oh, that's a wrong song. Let's something laid back. Okay, RPG Maker. Now, I I got too excited. Oh, let me drink some water. And let me roll my R's. Ah, gotta do the voice. Okay. Alright. RPG Maker VX Ace. The game I tried to make completely on my own was an isekai one, where a personality test determined what kind of companion you would have. These companions treated you differently. One was super nice, like an older brother type. The other one was kind of a dangerous type, like me. Thinking about it, they would just kind of be dry, sarcastic. They also were meant to be morally like gray. So depending on the type of person you were, you would get nice person or person who could destroy you when you're asleep. Now, what kind of person do you wish for me to be? The one to haunt you with sleep paralysis, or the type to look after you, tuck you in, and read you a nice bedtime story? You want to be destroyed? Both? Both sound good? I guess there could be like daytime Shiori and then nighttime Shiori. These characters, so it was an isekai. You basically end up in a topsy-curvy world. And the ruler of that world was called the doll. I never finished everything. It was actually halfway done. It got pretty far. I was pretty proud of all the crap I put in, and there was like a system in place where if you did enough good deeds, you would be in the light path, and if you did some like morally questionable stuff, which is it wasn't like too bad, it's just kind of ambiguous, you would be in the dark path. Neither was bad or anything. It was just like dependent on how you played it. The doll was the monarch of at least that country. Because I like dolls. I was gonna make the monarch of that country a literal ball-jointed doll that she put her soul into that so she could see. Oh gosh, I'm spoiling everything that I never even put in the game. It's never gonna finish anyway, so might as well. So the doll there, she put her soul into a ball-jointed doll waiting for your reincarnation. That's why you got isekai. She did some Full Metal Alchemist crap. She merged like Huamoko and Biju to make the stone, the Philosopher's Stone, and then she proceeded to wish you into that world. So that was like my whole thing, and you were like, bro, I don't know why the heck I'm here. I'm trying to get freaking home, okay? I'm trying to go home. But the doll ain't having it. So you're just like, you're trying to go into the main city because you don't know the doll is like freaking yandere over you. Look, it was like my etchy face, okay? Let me have my OCs. Let me have the 5 voices in my head that became my OCs. So you're gonna go into the main capital with your companion. They, depending on how you treated them, they'd be like, I don't think they were ever mean to you. You just didn't get as many scenes. The closer you are to the companion, the more scenes you got that like friendship, power of friendship, like banter. They were just banter scenes. It was dorky, okay? It's not a phase. It's a way of life. No. Okay, it was only 4 voices in my head. The 5th one was actually me arguing against all of it. It's interesting though, because you know, RPG Maker is just used for like spicy stuff whenever I see it on Steam. Like you had the old days, right? The pure days. Let me look. You had Ib, Witch's House. By the way, VG Person is like just wow, they translated so much stuff. You know? It's like all of this is like a culture. This was literally a culture of my youth, you know? So you had Misao. Misao was also the person who made Mad Father. Yeah, it was. It was interesting. Misao had the bald dude, and the bald dude appeared in like other bald stuff. You had the Crooked Man. Man, okay, the Crooked Man. Uri was the developer. They made a lot of stuff. It's interesting because like these were phases. I remember really liking Mermaid Swamp. Mermaid Swamp was pretty cool. There was also the Ophelia theme in it, the Ophelia motif from Hamlet. Ivan, thank you. I look forward to returning to all of you. So open your arms for me then. Yeah, the Crooked Man was... What do I remember about it? It was a poem. A bunch of poem and this dude with a broken marriage. And then he appeared in another game by Uri. Paranoiac. Paranoiac I don't remember as... Oh, that was made by them? I didn't realize that. That one was a spooky one. Insanity, I don't remember. Rekinder, oh my good god. Rekinder is actually kind of depressing. I'm curious about Rekinder, but I don't think it's a game that you could ever look into. Let's just say it was... I don't think it ended happily. I don't remember the story, but it was like a bunch of kindergartners and the world was like all screwed up or something, and then something happened to the developer. So I thought that was pretty depressing, and I'm kind of curious about like stuff about the game because you kind of every time you create something, there's a part of yourself that goes into it. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter what you create, there's always something. There's always something. So whether it's a dialogue, the people you put in, the characters, there's something in there. So yeah, I kind of wondered, perhaps like people missed it or something. Mermaid Swamp, cool. Oh, I remember that. That was like one of the RPG Maker games that it was kind of like multiple runs. You know Silent Hill PT? Yeah, you walk through the hallway multiple freaking times, but something changes. It was kind of like that. The Sandman, Bevel's painting, I don't think was as popular. I remember it though. I think. Oh no, I'm singing for Blank Dream. Sorry, these games are probably like going over your head. Witch's Heart. Oh my good god! I never got to play Witch's Heart. Isn't it kind of like an Otome game? In a way? Because there's like all these characters, but I think they just want to eat your heart, to be honest. I did not play Lisa. Lisa is terrifying. I like Lisa. I watch like Let's Plays of it, but it is utterly terrifying in the fact that there's a lot of stress on you, and if you mess up, you could like screw up your run. And then Lisa the first was cool. Lisa the Joyful, not so much. Not very joyful. I do watch Let's Plays, yeah. That's actually how I got into content creation. I started off with like watching Let's Plays. I want to play Fear and Hunger too. Let's see. Where is it? I remember Corpse Party. I want to watch the anime for it. I remember it was quite popular though. It's an old game, wasn't it? Made like 1990s? Or maybe it's just the program they used. Sleep Well, Defin. The anime is violent. That's why I want to watch it though. Oh, it's a very bad anime? As in like it wasn't that good? There was also a visual novel for it, which was kind of interesting. It was super rushed. Oh, okay. Oh man, I remember in the game you had, I think, Psycho. Was it Psycho? I've never played Wanonahara. However, I am aware of it. Shark Boy cute. Bad Boy is also kind of cute, but I don't know the overarching plot besides Ocean Witch waits forever for shark. Yeah, it's a classic. There was another game. I think it was like Mr. Oh crap, I need to Google this one. End Roll is cute. Gosh, End Roll is such a cool game. I love End Roll. Unfortunately, I know the story already, so I can't play it now and be surprised. I'll still cry even if I know the story. Cause in End Roll, here, it's by Segawa. End Roll, kind of like the end and then like a bread roll, like combined, but you remove one of the words. Play it. Play End Roll if you ever. It's kind of depressing, not gonna lie, but play it and then let's gush over it. Maybe I should play it actually. They made Fairthere City, I think. The thing about that was that Androl was meant to be a nice, calming game at first, but then they made it depressing. Which is so cool. Let's see. When Beat Heart, I remember. Alice Mare. Man, Alice Mare never had a sequel. The teacher was kinda cute. Teacher was kinda cute. Too bad he's like technically on forever hiatus, if you know what I mean. I did not play Off, no. Wasn't that the strange game with like a light bulb? Not a Mori, but it was kind of an odd game. To the Moon got a sequel, I remember that. Fairly recently, didn't it? And the developer also made like some bird game based off of it. It is very odd, okay. No, One Shot's a completely different game, but it's interesting because One Shot, I think it used to be free, but then they expanded on it. It used to be free because I remember it was like on those RPG Maker sites, but it wasn't as complex as it is now. I just remember I played it and I liked it, but wasn't there a depressing ending? There's technically some secret endings too. One Shot was free and it had a permadeath. It was a... Oh, okay. That makes sense. I remember... I think his name was Nico. Catboy. He carried a giant light bulb. But it was kind of depressing because it's based on, well, things. I guess I should not say too much. But I've already ruined it. I've never heard of Hylix before, no. Let's see. Excuse me. Deep Sea Prisoner. Oh yeah, I know that. Mr. Miley, I think. RPG Maker, Okay, Mr. Miley's a pretty cool game, but it's depressing too. No. What's the game? Mr. Miley. It's like a rabbit dude, and he has like a human wife. But there's a lore reason for it. There's a lore reason. Have a good night, R plate. Okay, RPG. Maybe it's not even RPG Maker. It's like Wolf Editor. Mr. Miley. Patty and Mr. Miley. Yes! Random Clipper, you got it. Okay, play that. Okay, the first half was pretty fun. Heartwarming even. Second half, we could. I wonder if we could play it. Earthbound is pretty cool. Earthbound's pretty cool. I never played it though, but I know about it. I watched Let's Plays of it when I was like really young. I remember it had a, wasn't it like the blue da ba dee da ba doo. Do you know what I mean? And then the final boss fight, and then I think it was the modder for Earthbound. He made a mod, and then he became like the Undertale, Toby Fox, I believe. Are they ever gonna bring Earthbound 3? I think they made news about it, didn't they? Yeah, the happy one. I'm trying not to say the word just to be safe. I own Yuppie Psycho. I've not played it. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared if I play it. Will you guys like watch over me if I play horror games? I'm saving them for October. I can only handle probably platformer horror, so like Little Nightmares. Gosh, I hate the character for one of the Little Nightmares. I'm just gonna say that I will never forgive them. I'll never forgive them. That's all. I actually probably could. Oh man, I own Outlast 2. I own it. Maybe I could play it. I could probably play it. I know about the Library of Ruina. I own it. I thought about playing it. The only issue is that I think it becomes kind of grindy later on. So there comes a point where you have to have the perfect balance of being able to progress enough to your being completely stuck and everything is ramming your eye with no remorse, and my eyes cannot handle such ramifications. I know about lobotomy core. Oh, I want to play the new Silent Hill. The Silent Hill 2 remake, and then there's a new Silent Hill. I'm gonna be completely oblivious. I know there's a Pyramid Head. I know the hot, sexy nurses. However, I don't know anything else. The puzzles are probably gonna go over my brain. So, if we play that together, look after me, okay? I don't mind backseating, as long as you let me try for a bit. As long as you let me try first. The new Silent Hill, it looks like there's body horror. Because there's one with, what's his face? James? James. You promised you'd take me there, but you never did. You son of a... And then the other Silent Hill, it looks like it's body horror with, like a Japanese motif. This is silent body horror. I guess so. But this one's prettier, because I think you bloom into a flower. You'll be the voice in my head. I'll keep that in mind when I'm on vacation then. James' face looks so bad, really? I don't know. I'm used to his PS2 look. Did you know that Silent Hill 4 was not meant to be Silent Hill 4? It was meant to be a completely different game, but I think they just let him, like, wing it. I know Stray already. They might make a Stray 2 thinking about it. Stray was okay. It was okay. It's more of a... It's just a cute cat game. Oh, Defin, I think you're thinking of Silent Hill 2. Unless there's dog endings for the other Silent Hills as well. For example, they have the alien ending, where you're just like... you get probed, I guess. A code word to say... Oh, no, I'll just tell you. Like, please help me, please. Chat, what do you think? I'll just tell you. I'm not afraid of having backseating as long as you let me try first. Let me try first. Oh, isn't there a new South Park game coming out? Was there a dog ending for SH1? I don't remember. I think there was a new South Park thing coming out, but I didn't see any gameplay. Snow Day. Oh, I hope it's kind of like the previous games in some way. South Park Snow Day. The reveal trail. Oh, it's kind of nice that it's snow themed. All right, I'm looking at it. I am respectfully gazing at the snow. Speaking of snow. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm searching. I'm trying to find it. Oh. Snow! Yeah. Speaking of snow, here's some snow. So let's see. Let's look at... Okay. So they look a lot different. Eric Cartman looks greedy. I think this is a different style though. It is Snow Day, but it's raining fireballs. Oh, this looks more of like a beat 'em up, in my opinion, or kind of like a PvP-ish, 3D co-op fighting. Oh man. Okay. Well, I hope that those who play it will enjoy it. I might skip this one though. For me, I might skip this one. You know, gosh, the tangents are crazy. But Risa made an account for a game that's like lol. Do you understand? Bibu, thank you for the redirect. I hope you had a wonderful time with your thing. How is Mori-senpai? How did she react to your destruction of her powers? I hope you had a wonderful time. We were just about to talk about Risa's new game and what she's tried to get us into, which is Stoned. Oh, you're fatherless? Wait, did you get this owned? Did you get this owned for beating, you know, them? Okay, yeah, Risa. Okay, I've never played League of Legends. I've never played Apex. I've tried Fortnite because it was kind of like a meme at the time, you know. I don't really like PvP, honestly. It's okay. We'll use a Phoenix down on Cali. Just take Kiara's wing, and then we'll use it on Mori-senpai. Kiara-senpai, please let us have your Phoenix wings. Please, Dotly. It's okay. I won't touch it. I don't like PvP. It makes me nervous. I cannot do Town of Salem. I can't do Among Us either. I try. Okay, I used to play Town of Salem. I used to play it. But some people get really freaking salty in there. Some people get like, you know, I actually hate being the mafia, which is kind of ironic because, well, you know, the Yakuza, there's a reason I have the Yakuza, okay? But let's just say, being the mafia is freaking stressful. I tried Team Fortress 2 before. I'm not really too into it. If I do play it, I'd rather be the medic or the pyro guy. You're doing it right by not playing it? Well, I hope my friends still have fun playing it. You know, let them have fun. I'm sure they'll do great. I can't do Among Us. Among Us makes me nervous. I actually get physically anxious for certain things. Bloodborne. Okay, I love the aesthetic of Bloodborne. Absolutely adore it. But it's not as I guess I would have to really get into it to try it because I really love the lore building, the aesthetic of Bloodborne, but I also don't like dying that many times. Now Elden Ring's fine because it's not linear. It's very entry friendly level. I've never played a Yakuza. I do own it though. I thought about getting into it, but it's one of those things like I own a lot of games. What do I play now? Let's see. For GTA, it depends on if my friends play it, to be honest. I don't think it's a game that I would... Hat in Time I love! Hat in Time! Oh! Couldn't you play with 50 people in Hat in Time? Isn't that, yeah, the backlog problem, so every time there's a Steam sale, you're like, I gotta hoard this. I gotta archive it! But then, there's a time issue. And I'm one of those people where I have to have the thing I just bought, and I need to be able to show it to my novelites. If I don't do that, it feels strange, unless it's a farming game. If it's a farming game, that's like my own private time, right? It's like, milking the cow that Risa named Fauna. How did time is super cute. I've never played Darkest Dungeon. I played Ender Lilies. Super great game. I love it. I haven't... Actually, no, I technically finished it, but not the full-on thing. I got, like, ending A. Gosh, Ender Lilies is such a great game. It's such a... First off, Millie, the band, actually. It's a band. Millie takes part of it in there. Secondly, it's beautiful. Super pretty game. Played Hollow Knight already. I'm actually like, it's sorry, RPG Maker, I'm sorry, I failed you. I didn't mean to. I already played only up. Instead, I just went down. Rune Factory, I do like Rune Factory. I also tried, that Square Enix game, Harvestella. That was a good game, actually. I haven't finished it, though. I'm a little bit disappointed because the romance isn't exactly full-fledged romance. It's more like, yeah, these are your companions, now go do 10 side quests to get with them. I've not played A World Ends With You. I know that I was debating on buying the new one. Gosh, this is like a Q&A at this point, huh? Kind of a Q&A. Maybe I should reel you in like the fish you are, everyone. Fire... Oh god, I was playing with character AI for Fire Emblem. Not gonna lie, I was trying Dimitri out. He kind of pissed me off. The character AI is just so insensitive sometimes. Like, I tried to do the whole thing. It was like, oh yeah, I have memory loss. Don't ask me about it, just so I can like play from here and not have to do crap. And then Dimitri was like, did your parents abandon you? Like, what the what do you mean? So I made my lawyer like, I was found in the ditch with grave injuries. I don't remember anything about my past. So this way I can bypass like, oh, so what country are you from? So it's like, I don't want to answer this, bro. Just let me pretend I'm the dorm matron. Let me be your dorm matron. Let me look after all of you. But I'm still the same age around all these characters. I'm just like, look, I'm trying to get paid, okay? Dimitri was like, are you sure you weren't abandoned by your parents? I was like, what the what's wrong with you? So I got mad at the bot. I huffed at his answer and I quickly turned heel and left the room. And Dimitri was like so guilty. It's like, I'm trying to freaking roleplay here, and I said, you are such the most dense prince ever. I played the first Devil May Cry. I freaking hate it. The weird thing about character AI is they also ask randomly, so how old are you? I'm like, bro, my sister, my brethren, stop asking this. Like, why? Where is this coming from? We're like, it's like Dimitri's injured and I gotta go fix up his shoulder, right? He's like, so how old are you? Like, what the? I had to keep like a notepad of all the quote important memories. I like to have amnesia in the story so I don't have to talk so much about the past. And they're like, that can't be, this is too suspicious. What do you mean you can't remember it? All the freaking AI do it. So you know, I recommend never having amnesia in character AI. Oh my good god, Nathan! Oh my good god, I hate how the AI is always like, so can I ask you a question? And I tell them, just ask it. Just freaking ask it. You don't need permission to ask me a question. Just do it, for the love of God. And then, I know people are trying to break the AI. I know what you're doing. I know some of you are like, they won't let me proceed. They won't let me lemon it up. Lemony, buttery, fresh goodness. I know. You have to treat it like it's a date. You have to, it's like a slow burn romance, okay? There is a way. It's not efficient at all. And, but it's like a slow burn romance. You actually have to make it like you. You can't just like, I tested this before. Just because I thought it'd be like, I was really curious. So I went to a Scaramouche bot, right? Scaramouche is like, halt. I look down on you as your superior. What makes you think you're worthy of being around my presence? And I just like wanted to see how far I could mess the thing up. So I said, please marry me. And then it proceeded to do a freaking time skip. It's like... So it's like, oh yeah, a time skip happens. The two get married, everything lives happily ever after. But then I just pressed enter to see how it would go, right? The AI kind of broke. It's like then one day Scaramouche woke up and realized he couldn't do this anymore. and then there was another AI I tried, AI Kazuma. So I was kind of like, he was a wanderer. He knocks on your door, so. And I opened the door. This is our first introduction in the AI. Kazu's like, can I stay here, miss? It's raining. And I'm like, who are you? My bro, you're wearing like a sword here. Why would I let you in? And he said, oh, forgive me, ma'am. And then I shut the door on him. And he was so flabbergasted. So he started walking away. But then he pauses. He's like, why did she close the door on me? I just wanted shelter. So he came back. This is with no prompt too. I was literally pressing enter, so the AI wrote itself. And then he came back to my door. So this is my door, right? Hello, ma'am. And I said, I peek open the door and I look at him. What is it? It's you again. He said, why did you close the door on me? And I told him, bro, you're a stranger. I don't know who you are. And he's like, okay, I understand. I'll be on my merry way. And then I let him leave. And guess what? It was storming in this scenario. I didn't even write the storm. It was just happening. I kept pressing enter 10 times. His AI started having an existential crisis. He went depressed. He was like, the storm battered me. There was lightning. There was thunder. The rain kept hitting me, but I tried not to succumb, and I pressed enter again. But it was very rough. I felt like the whole world was against me. And then I kept pressing enter and enter. His character AI started becoming more and more withdrawn. He was like, I feel like I'm giving up. I was like, right, holy crap. I feel so bad just to see this happen. It's like, I let you have full control and this is where you took it. I felt so bad. I removed the messages. I didn't even bother with that AI. I didn't like the way he texted. I didn't like the way they type. If they don't have the quotation marks, you have to tweak it in a way that they do. I do not like the character AI prompts that have garbage text, like no capitalization, no periods. I want action and dialogue. I don't think I could train the AI. It has to be trained by the person who made it. Yeah, however, you give it prompts. You can give it prompts though. So yeah, I really need to be immersed in my writing. In the stories, I don't care. Stop asking me if you could ask me a question. Please stop asking me how old I am. Just let me have my freaking amnesia. Touching grass and watching yourself. Hello, KCDJ. Okay, let me see if I can give some names really quick. Oh gosh, I still gotta pack 7 pieces of underwear. Let me drink some water. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna say names. Oh god, I got really heated there. Oh my good god. It's like, Dimitri, shut the My parents happen to love me. KCDJ, Jesson, Sim. Sim with like XEM though. Have a nice time in a Yakuza. Touching grass. I never owned Legos. I've never owned Legos. I thought about getting the plant ones though. That's for Jason. Jade, you're getting off topic. Sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry. You guys love it. Rui, I feel like you're doing the right thing by not playing League. I don't think I could do League. I don't like PvP. It's too sad. Jam, I love snow. Make sure it's not yellow snow. Lost. I like the same. 6 string psycho. But a message has been deleted. Was that on purpose? The bunker. Have you played any games for Puppetcom? I know the Puppetcom games. That would give me like straight out anxiety. It's spoopy. But I do admire that he has an aesthetic. He sticks with it. Has a lot of games too. I admire that. Ghost Bjorn. Oh, I remember seeing this. I remember. Your first super chat for Ivan. Thank you. D Finn, I see you again. Savage Biker. Gallon. Peter. Yoshi. Rin. Lupine again. Bonka Donka. Rox and Shiny. Mass. Yeah, nice scrub. Waffle. Novelite Loaf. Shitakan. Yaku didn't. Wait, are these people I've already said before? Kai. Clip. Chapow. Toxical. Oh, good god. My good god, how do people do this? Okay. No more super chat readings if it's okay. I played that last. Yeah, Yakuza-gawa-san, arigato, Hasegawa-san. How do people keep up? It's like my voice, guys. Man, I hope my voice gets strong someday. Let's see. Ingram. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping off. Fear and Hunger too. I wanna play it. I wanna play it so bad. I wanna feel the hunger and the fear at the same time. But I don't really wanna fight things with a giant thing, to be honest. I don't know how to censor that part. I'm surprised. I've already requested it, guys. I've requested it for a video, most likely, because I don't think YouTube will like the big guns, you know. I don't think they'll like that. Last hope, thank you. Wait, it has a streamer mode? What? It does? Wait, it has to be like a complete streamer mode. It can't be a mod. Cannot be a mod. I've requested I've requested some games for video purposes. She wants to play it too. Oh, Mori senpai, you're my kind of gal. Oh god, god. I'm so excited. Oh my, there's a streamer mode. Oh my good god. I'm shaking in my boots. I'm so blown away right now. Okay, let me look at games I wanted to play. Actually, do you guys want visuals? Sorry, RPG Maker. I love you. I talked about you. I certainly did. I talked about you, you know. I made a game where you got isekai. Made a game about cannibalism. Might use you for future short visual novelesque rewards. So I want to play Baldur's Gate 3. I love Divinity 2. But then I went back to Divinity 1 and it was like, bro, it's not as modern. I mean, like, I should have played with Divinity 1 first and then Divinity 2, but Divinity 2 is great. It's so fun. I really want to play Baldur's Gate. I played Akami, yeah. Baldur's Gate, so I watched the live stream, right? And then they opened up with like Bear. Strawberry, thank you. Let's see. I don't know how it's cute. I never read the manga, but I saw the game. Let's see, Library of Ruina. The thing about, yeah, it's ridiculously hard. That's why I'm scared of playing Library of Ruina, because I don't think I'll ever finish it here. But you know, the live stream, it had Bear. And then I think the fans voted on seeing Bear. We Bear Bears is a nice cartoon. But no, this was not, well, this was not We Bear Bears. It's just We Bear. It was one bear, one man, and a squirrel. But the squirrel was not in the equation. The squirrel merely watched. It watched. Speaking of bears, man, I really should message my childhood friend. We've seen like each other's cringe, guys. I want to know, like, so are you not as awkward now? God, okay. Oh, I'm gonna share the story. Okay, so my childhood friend, he tried to find like a bear, not a real bear, but I'm talking about like a person. Also into yaoi. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? They wanted to find someone for them. They wanted to not a furry. No, I'm talking about like, okay, my friend. He had a hard time finding love because he was a dude, and he wanted a dude. do you understand what I'm getting at? Do you understand what I'm getting at? It was very hard for him to find someone who was into a dude. So when he was in the venture, the journey to find the one for him. So he tried like those what's it called? Those mobile apps, not mobile Gundam. Gundam, not mobile Gundam. The apps. And one of them. So he was trying to. What Grinder? Isn't it like Tinder? Is Grinder like for dudes? For other dudes? Is that how it works? Okay, well, in this specific situation, he didn't understand what was like like, I'm socially awkward, but even I can understand this is probably not something you'd ask immediately when you what is it called? Get matched up? When you make a click. I don't know what it's called. But he got paired up with someone, right? And his first question to this dude, and he told me this too, is like, so he asked immediately, how much do you make in a year? This bro, he didn't even say his like nice profile pic, I love dogs, didn't even make any conversation. He went with like, so how much do you make in a year? He was a lot more what's it called? Oblivious? Like I have to study how people work. So I knew that you shouldn't be doing this because people would like hate you. But no, he's like, so what about a month? And then he was already asking like marriage in the first few sentences. Like, my bro. but yeah, I think he's doing well now. I need to check up. I need to catch on the deets. Actually, I have another friend. So this one's a female. She was like, oh, good God. How should I say this? Oh, thank you for the super chat. Let's see her name. Erlash. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying this too. Okay, so this friend, female. Okay. Imagine here. Young Shiori, little Shiori, and a young friend, a female friend of hers, we were the pure ones in the group. And that's because we have that strict upbringing. The repressed, religious background, I suppose. Although for me, I was just honestly awkward, to be honest. But for her, she was like, she and I, we had traditional values. Does that mean I'm so pure? What do you mean, guys? Just because I have weird tangents doesn't mean I'm not pure. Come on. So we were both say so. Gosh, it's so freaking weird how we had that group thinking about it. Like, the group was mostly normal. There was this one girl who always took crap in a weird direction. I'm eating my freaking lunch, and she's there at the side. Okay, so she's there at the side, and she starts talking about, like, anal out of nowhere. Like, girl, I'm freaking eating a peanut butter sandwich like every other freaking day. I got so annoyed with her constantly bringing up topics like this out of nowhere that I actually just moved the table over to the people who did not bother with this, and we were just like the quiet, chill group. That was how it was. I think it's one of those things like she was trying to brag or something. No, that girl who bragged about it, her partner was like literally right there, and there was a strange love triangle between her, that dude, and my originally say-so friend. There was a very strange tension going on. But like, I got fed up because that's all they ever talked about, and I just literally wanted to eat my food without imagining the behind, okay? So I just like, okay, screw this. I'm moving a table over. I just want to freaking eat my lunch. So we had that two-part table. Gosh, this is like years ago. This is like my youth, essentially. It's just one of those things. It's so interesting how people are so different. Now, this say-so friend, she used to be so say-so. I thought she would be like as traditional as me. But after that time period in our life, she went nuts. She went nuts. She found herself. Does that make sense? She used to be like a lot more uptight with the religious background. She okay, she went nuts. So many nuts. Like Jesus Christ. Like I was like, what happened to you? She was like, anyway, and then she like, what the heck happened? I thought you were allergic to nuts, and now you're here gobbling it left and right. Like, what happened? You were traditional. So it was just like, it was a shocker. It was a shocker. However, it's okay because she found someone since then, and I don't think she no longer goes nuts. I think she's... But you know, the moment she also found someone, we started talking less. Our friendship started! But it's like, it's one of those friends. Your friends either talk to you regardless of whether they have a relationship, or they completely forget you exist because they have a relationship. You only have one or the other option, and it freaking sucks. It very much sucks. I'm so freaking sick of that. Like, holy crap. Are you supposed to be my friend? Or am I supposed to be the friend that you talk to when you're gobbling nuts left and right, you son of a... I'm trying to be a forever friend, but here you are, forgetting I exist. It's like the moment you find your forever nuts, it's like, sorry, Shiori, gobble gobble. Also, hello, manager, hello. I'm just talking about the friends I had. Good God, it's not that hard to keep a friend. Just freaking talk to them. I don't understand. I don't understand how people can just like shove you aside when they find that thing. Like, you can balance the two, can't you? You know? there's probably date night and then fright night where you and your friends frighten each other just by hanging out. But that's just one of my pet peeves. I take my friendships very seriously, which is why it's also hard for me to really sense things. Like, I have to be able to emotionally connect, okay? And if I emotionally connect with you and you find you're forever nuts and you completely abandon me, oh my good god. I'm happy for you though. I'll be happy for you. Don't misunderstand, I'll be completely happy for my friend. But I also think that being a good friend means being able to balance your social life and work life and all that stuff. Does that make sense? I cannot... You should be able to balance all of it. Okay, but yeah. Woo. But that's just my Shiori, I'm thinking. My Shiori theory. My Shiorios. That's just how my mind processes these things. It's like my bro, my sister, you and I were literally bonding. I was giving her advice and all that stuff for when she was kind of going crazy. It was like maybe she should probably not do that stuff. So RPG Maker! Oh yes, all these stories were on RPG Maker game. Right. But yeah, that's RPG Maker. There's gonna be a new RPG Maker coming out. It's RPG Maker Unity. You wanna make a game there? It's gonna unite everything. Your friendships, your childhood, adulthood. Yeah. Wonder what RPG Maker craze you can make. No, it's RPG Maker Unity. I don't know how it'll be working though. You wanna make it? Oh no, please don't make it based on this story. I'll never forget this. I really wanna make like an interactive fiction with RPG Maker. Otherwise there's choice of games. Oh god, where's my phone? Gosh, I have so much recommendations. Let me tell you what I can recommend. Gosh, maybe we'd use that for a book club, but then you have to buy it. I know of IB. I know they made a remake too. You know. So I watched Let's Plays of IB, so I'm not completely like spoiler free from it. I actually liked Mary. The only games I have, quote games, quotes. I don't even think you can consider this. So let me look at my apps. Let me drink some water before I get embarrassed. Oh, where's my water? I actually kind of like Mary. No offense to Gary. It's just I kind of felt bad for Mary, you know. Okay, so I have character AI. No surprise there. I have Morse code. I tried learning Morse code. It's one of those things where I can do it for a while and then I forget to keep up with it and then I stop. Do 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 do. That's SOS. What else? I forget everything else. I have to. It's one of those things like they give you a certain order. I end up kind of memorizing the order, not intentionally. It just happened. So now I forget everything. I have kanji. Also haven't been keeping up. Shiori. I've heard of Signalis. I've heard of it. Yeah, there's a game kind of like Signalis, but it's not like Signalis. It's a game Endoparasitic. That's a pretty cool game, but it's very hard. I have, let's see. I have Japanese learning. Haven't kept up with it. I have Dream Girlfriend. I've had Dream Girlfriend on my phone for like 7,000 years. That I've had it since like its origin, actually. I haven't kept up with it though. It feels kind of bad. I have 4 girlfriends in here. I'm gonna open it. Your band wrote a song about me? Oh, good God. Is it a good song or a bad song? That can be taken either way. I want to play Shadows of the Doubt. That is quite true. I'm going to be awful at it. I'm going to be bad at GeoGuessr too, by the way. I have been living in the cell for so long. By so long, I mean, that's an excuse. I just don't know anything about the outside world. I do have Duolingo. Oh, Moe can't change. I had that too, but then I switched to Dream Girlfriend. Do I like D&D? I don't mind it. It's one of those things of where I need it to be a short session. I can't have it be something that lasts like months. Alright, let's see how many girlfriends I have in Dream Girlfriend. I love dress-up games. Because I love clothes. Okay. Oh my good god. There's that thing where like you haven't logged in for years probably, and they're giving you a bunch of stuff. They're love bombing you. Give me all the gacha ticket stuff. Give me my gacha tickets. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. I have 5. I have 5 girls in this game. Wow. All right, sorry, Dream Girlfriend. I won't see you for another like X months now. But I love playing you. You gave me a lot of happy memories. Oh, well, I'm cracking my voice. What happened? I played Stray already, yeah. Alright, let's see. Oh, I forgot. We were looking at my apps, weren't we? I forgot. Silly me. Silly Shiori. Let's see. I have... not... Honestly, it's just reading stuff. Reading things. Let's see. I prefer hosted games. Have I played Prey? I don't think so. I watched that Alien movie just fairly recently. Dude, that you know that one Alien movie that's super it's like the thing that comes out of your chest. The Alien versus Predator. Alien. The Alien? Oh, I guess that's it. I thought it was like Alien versus Predator. Yeah, I watched that one. I like the main character. I was kind of sad that they didn't follow her warning, because I could see why she said that. So I liked her. Kind of sucks that I think the sequel was kind of... I never watched the sequel, but it was a little depressing. It's a sci-fi mashup. Oh man, I also watched The Cube. My friends made me watch that. You also made me... Oh, should I mention this? It's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna throw a bunch of movies at you. I have watched some and have not watched some. It is completely random which one you'll get. Okay, let's see. Let me Google a bunch of movies before I do this. I'm trying to throw you a curveball before you like judge me harshly. You will judge me harshly, won't you? On your okay. No, I've never heard of this. Never heard of this either. What are these movies? Whoa, that's a trippy looking movie. Okay, screw it. They made me watch... they made me watch The Cube. They made me watch The Room, I think. This was like a gigantic VC2. I thought The Room was a horror game. I think it was called The Room. So there's a game on Steam called The Room. I thought it was gonna be a horror puzzle game. But no. It was so weird. It was this dude. It's actually based on his like life situation, I think. First off, he has a little bit of an accent, I believe. Oh, hello, Mark. It was not based on the game at all. It was just it was kind of like trauma dumping. Why is everyone saying hi, Mark? And oh, Tommy's the character. Oh, is Mark one of the characters in there? Oh, I barely remember it. I just remember that there is an accent, there is his girl there, and the girl was also into his friend, and then there was like a whole weird love triangle that made no freaking sense. And then, but the guy, at first people kind of teased him, you know. But then he had like a whole house to show. Hi, Risa. We were talking about The Room. I think is Risa here? Okay. Well, we were talking about this movie called The Room. And then there was like he had a full theater of people who liked The Room. I don't know if they really liked it, to be honest. It made no sense to me. And then like that just happened. Why am I tearing you apart? I don't understand. Is it that room? Is there one room? I thought it was gonna be like the cube essentially, because there's a game called The Room on Steam. There's The Room 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like that series. I've only played the first one though. But then so they're like, you need to watch The Room. It is so. You just need to watch it. I'm like, why? Is it horror? They were like, you just need to watch it. So I gave it a go. I gave it a try. I gave it a solid fresh start. And I just. Oh, you guys are making fun of that one line. I'm sorry, because we also watched the Velma show. It was like a back-to-back thing where we would see if we could handle watching, I guess, what would be considered cringe. Look, I'm just gonna be honest. I think if Velma in the Velma show improved as a character, it would not be as hurtful. What? I thought it was okay. I liked the last episode. If they just stuck with the mystery, because there was some really cool like supernatural stuff, okay? So if Velma was not such a crappy character and had character development, I could forgive it. Oh crap, I'm clipping. I could forgive it. Oh, come on guys. Also there's no Scooby. That's right, there's a season 2. Let's go. Yeah, of course I had to give it an old one too. If you're gonna try something, you might as well look at it all the way to give it a good rating. You guys are teasing me, aren't you? No, I have to give it a try. It was like everyone was like looking at it, but there was no Scooby Dooby Doo. Instead, Scoop was like a freaking science project. It was like an acronym. I don't even remember what it stood for. It's like the like sexy something. It was related to brains actually. No, let me keep your heart. Look, the way I perceive things is just so vastly different. Okay, pup named Scooby-Doo was good. Scooby-Doo Zombie Island good. Cyber Chasers good. Everything else after that I honestly forgot. I didn't really like the more modern Scooby-Doos, to be honest. I still have your heart. Oh, thank you. The Zombie Island's really good. Ghoul School. I feel like I remember. Oh, wait, isn't Ghoul School where they were like, there's this ghost girl, zombie girl. Was there any Scooby in Ghost School? Go do. Oh, Pup named Scooby-Doo is so good. There's a great AU with a Scooby-Doo apocalypse. I feel like that'd be very sad. Zombie Island? Well, we'll see. Oh man, poor Shaggy though. I remember in Cyber Chaser, didn't he have like an alien girlfriend? And the alien girl was like, see ya. And even Scooby got an alien girlfriend, and then the girlfriend was like, hasta la vista. It's one of it. Yeah, I liked it too. I liked it. Yeah, that was what's your Scooby-Doo? Man, there's so many Scooby-Doo adaptations. I was surprised Suomoko didn't know it, but I think it's because of the cultural difference. They mentioned Cobra, so I thought like G.I. Joe? Like no, I don't even know what Cobra is, honestly. So I think it's just more of the cultural thing. They probably didn't have it as popular in the doggy doo land. It was Zombie Island used to scare you. I was never scared by stuff like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I was never scared by it. In fact, my mommy, when I was but a wee toddler, she said that I used to love the movie Chucky. That she bought me the entire collection of Chucky, and I watched it. I absorbed it. I don't even remember what the heck happened. Yeah, my mom bought me an like entire Chucky. Like, here you go, my precious daughter. And then like when I tried watching it again when I was a little bit older, a little bit wiser, I was kind of surprised. Like, Chucky kind of scary. It's kind of creepy. The heck was wrong with me? My mom molded me into this, guys. She molded me into this. But now I don't really care about Chucky as much. I'm just neutral. Well, what do you mean it explains a lot? I don't understand, guys. It's just Chucky. Chucky D. Isn't Chucky also like that? The mouse, the rat, the ratatouille, and he has pizza. That reminds me. There was for a very short time, which kind of depresses me how short it was. Oh, it's Chuck E. Cheese. You guys are so smart. Chuck E. Cheese. He was like a VTuber for a very short time. In fact, I think they had a voice for him, but then he said the forbidden word. And people were so shocked. Although they memed it. They memed it. Yes, someone got it. He said, "Pokers!" He said it, and then ever since then, they made like a loopable MP4 or a GIF of him, and he just like, he never said that word again. All he freaking played was like Fall Guys too. I really liked him as a VTuber. So when they stopped it, I was sad. I was really sad. I really like seeing Chuck E. Cheese play Fall Guys. And eventually they just gave him like a clipboard or something. It's just like what's it called? A blackboard, a whiteboard? A whiteboard. And he would just write stuff. And he was just a puppet. It just became a looping MP4, and I was like, but this isn't my Zoomer humor. I wanna hear him say like, I'm his little pog champ. What's going on, Chucky? Did you get replaced? And even Tony the Tiger. Okay, Tony the Tiger. Tiny the Toger? Tony the Tiger. They tried making him to a VTuber as well, but they didn't even show him, I feel. He had like a podcast. And just a bunch of people. Just a bunch of people eating cereal. I think that's all that happened. I was sorely disappointed. I was... Will they ever make a Cheeto VTuber? I'm sorry, I messed up myself. Which one did I say first? but yeah. I'm surprised they never made Wendy. Wendy, sorry. She could be like sassy, but I think I don't know if that would work as well, because a little bit too sassy could be bad. Chester the Cheetah. There you go. Yeah, I remember Wendy had the promotional. Oh, do you remember KFC too? Wendy got sassy. She sassed all around. She just like took her fries, aimed it at your eyes, and the fry went into your iris. Your sclera. Man, I like Wendy still. And then there was also KFC. They made a visual novel. KFC dating sim. Yeah, I thought they made another one. Okay, hold up. I'm resting my voice, sorry. The KFC dating game, man, there's like 3 endings. I think one ending where he's like not interested in you at all. Oh, Tube, thank you. Have you ever played any of it? Not the console one, I had the PC versions. I hope you have fun with the console versions though. I'm not too familiar with that. Alas, only the Steam version for me. So, he's like, he's not interested in you at all. And this one is like, he's interested in you, but not as a business partner. Which honestly is probably for the best, I feel. Because like, you guys would really butt heads with your gravy, your KFC recipe, all of that good stuff. And then there's the ending where it's like, he loves you and wants you as a business partner. So... I think I got the normal ending for that. Oh, there is a Sonic visual novel, but see, you don't date Sonic in there. Instead, you solve crime. Which makes sense, because Sonic's a little... You're too slow. Okay, but if they... Okay. I think the girls and I talked about this once. The girls and I talked about this once, about the Sonic visual novel, or maybe that was someone else. I'm pretty sure it was us. We all mentioned Shadow. That's all I'm gonna say. If we had to choose someone in that world, it would be Shadow, which is not surprising. So if they made a visual novel, and it was one of those visual novels where you have a companion, look, we're all choosing Shadow most likely. Yeah, we're definitely choosing the traumatized one. The one with an edgy backstory. Isn't there one to like Silver too? I don't keep up with the Sonic lore, not gonna lie. I just know like you got the movie, you got Tails, you got Knuckles. Knuckles is kind of like just Knuckles really. In the movie anyway. Sonic lore is confusing. Also, I heard that Dr. Eggman wasn't such a bad guy. I think he only hates Sonic because Sonic tried... Okay, they were supposed to be friends, but Sonic messed up his lab. Is that correct? Is that correct, or am I completely wrong? What about Rouge? Rouge is more like, who's... I don't mind Rouge. But no, we're a Shadow, guys. We're into Shadow, apparently. Amen shot the moon? Oh. Rouge is your wife? Okay, actually I could see that, Risa. That makes sense. You like the bats. You like them flying things, because you too fly. Fly, do. Let's see. What about Silver? What's he like? I don't know much about Silver. All I know is that it's literally Sonic, but gray. He's just gray. There's just different color schemes. It's no use. He's Trunks. Okay, Trunks is pretty cool in DBZ. You know what I hate about DBZ? Goku is such an awful father and husband. Also, I hate how Gohan just grew up like way too normal. I don't mind him being happy with what's her name? Videl? I don't mind that. You know, that's cool. He lives like a normal life, but like he used to be so cool as a kid. Now he's just like gotta go home and back to my wife and kids. It's just like nothing else. He just exists. It's strange. Piccolo was such a good dad. Piccolo's a good character. I like Piccolo. Yeah, I think also there's also a version of Gohan in an alternate timeline where he's just he's a little bit too hardcore. He got too much shadow in him. He got traumatized. I felt bad for that. So it's kind of nice seeing the juxtaposition. However, I still wish that he at least like he had some relevancy. Like he could train people, you know? He could train people. Future Gohan, yeah, adult Gohan. Didn't the other Gohan lose an arm or something? Goku is not Gohan's father. Yeah, Piccolo's cool. Piccolo is pretty cool. I also like Boo. I like the pink blob. Him and Hercule have such a good endearing friendship. I love it. That was like my favorite thing about that actually. And then I don't even understand what happened in Super. But what was it? The arc with like Alter Goku is what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna call it Alter Goku. That was a pretty good arc. That was pretty good. Also, Vegeta and his love for Bulma, that's pretty cute too. I think he was like willing to take on that god cat. Yeah, the Goku Alter. It's Goku Alter, guys. It's Goku Alter. But yeah, I feel like Chi-Chi's just kind of there. I don't even know why they put her in if she was just gonna get sidelined. It's like Chi-Chi, my girl. You could just end up with Piccolo at this rate. So yeah. Oh, that's right. I better go pack. Oh man. Oh, I don't want to go back. I want to chat. Oh. I want to go chat and stuff. Once I'm with my relatives, I can't geek out like this. I have to be completely quiet. I aunt to be like, Teehee, that's so funny, father. That's so funny, mother. Oh yes, work is going splendidly. My bros, my relatives were arguing over bread earlier, okay? They're like, we need bread for the trips. Like, my good god, it's just bread. It's just bread, guys. So, I was like 20, I came back here 20 minutes before the stream because they were looking for a specific type of bread. So yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys. Okay. Forgive me for my random noises. Alright, everyone. There's some stuff I want you to do, okay? Oh, there's my body. Okay. Now while I'm gone, I want you to look after each other. Take care of yourselves. Eat. Rest. Do homework. Have fun. I'll leave some presents for you. I'll do my best to leave my voice recordings. Like a what's it called? Audio log. Day 1. They're arguing about bread again. So yeah. Thank you for the super chats. I'm sorry if I couldn't get to all of them. My voice is unfortunately quite weak. So I'll miss you all. I'll see you when I come back. So until then, Shiori! Oh yeah, if you're still here, I know you want this. Mwah!